everybody, and welcome to your How to Do Your Scholarship recording. I am Michelle Cruz, your energizing educator, meaning I am the queen of all things education at bebo, and I'm joined by the amazing Vickiana.
Hi.
Vickiana is one of our amazing bebo babes who's also an alumni and scholarship recipient. And so she's going to kind of walk us through as I play the student. And let's figure out how to do this whole scholarship thing. We want to make sure everybody has access to education. And we have an amazing program with scholarships. And so we want to make sure you can follow through. And this video is going to be a little help tutorial along with all of our other materials we have to help you go ahead and submit your scholarship.
Yes.
So you can see I have the bebo website up here loaded. Where do I go, Vicki, if I want to apply? What tab do I click on?
You would tap on the Giving Back tab.
Okay. Let's let it load. Okay, cool. Oh, I love this.
I know, it's such a beautiful website. We will scroll down, and there you can read some information, read about our community, check out other recipients who have earned a scholarship and their backstory. And maybe you'll even find me somewhere back in there. So yes, as you can see, our recipients are from all over the world, very different backgrounds, very different journeys that led them here. And we want to keep that growing community. And here you can see the committee, our amazing team. I love each and every one of them.
Some cool people there. I don't know.
Yeah, some cool people.
Okay,
so
cool.
if you look at where you're at now, so here there's a tab where it says learn more. There you will learn about the different scholarships we offer. We definitely offer more than one. Correct me if I'm wrong, Michelle. I believe it's like 7, right? 7 different categories.
This is what we have right now.
Okay,
so that
beautiful.
whole list, and it does change at times depending on what we're offering. But yeah, we have a good variety.
And then the next tab is apply now. That's where you would go and apply.
Yes. And this is what it pulls up here.
Right. It pulls up like a Google form.
Yeah. And then this is the download guide, which is here.
Beautiful.
And it's a PDF. And this PDF is 11 pages, I'm noticing. And if you're someone that's like me that wants to skip to the good part, if you scroll to where are we at? Page 9? No. Page 10 is all of the questions.
Yep.
All the questions. And we're going to go through them.
Yep, you could. So it allows you to think about those questions and what your response will be, so you don't feel the pressure of jotting everything down last minute. You can take time, think about your responses, type it on a separate document, so that when you click on this Google form, you know what you want to put for each question. Yeah. So when you are on the Google form, you will see that it will give you links on the top to our Facebook group. So please feel free to click on that and add yourself. Follow us on Facebook and on Instagram. Right there. Yep. Beautiful. Yep. And we have different community groups as well. And that's another link to one of our community groups. Feel free to click on it and add yourself to the group. And then if you scroll down, it will ask you to put in your email address.
Yes.
And that's where you will put your email.
For all your correspondence. Like, make sure it's the email that you check, not like your, my name at spam. Make sure it's the email that your primary email account.
Yes. And then we will scroll down.
Yep. And then I hit next, correct?
Correct. You click next.
Okay. Oh, yep. What is my full name? Well, so my friends call me different things. Should I put like my real name?
Yes, we would like to see your full legal name.
Okay. I'll do Michelle Cruz. That's the name I use.
And
Pronouns,
pronouns.
she, her, queen.
Ow. Love it. Again,
Oh,
your primary email. This is the email that you consistently check, you are on top of, not the one that we just occasionally check in when we remember it.
yes. My main email address. Okay.
Hmm.
Now, why do I need to give my like Facebook, Instagram? Like, why? Like, can I just like not put that, or like, what do you think?
It's totally optional, but it would be ideal. The reason why we ask for Facebook links is because we want to get a sense of who you are. We want to know who you are, what you're about, what are your passions, what are your drives, and we like to take a look and see.
Okay. So I think what I'll do is I'm gonna go ahead and log into my and make sure I grab the correct link because otherwise I don't know what to put. So I'm gonna click on my profile.
Mm-hmm.
Do do do. As you see, random stuff. I see it's Facebook.com, and then I have mine. Let's see. Why is it not loading? Facebook.com / cool Shelly is what mine is. I know that for a fact because I said it that. And I'm going to give my Instagram too because why not?
Go for
And
it.
I happen to have another Instagram page that I'm going to give too. So why not? Here. Perfect.
Beautiful.
I don't have a website, so I'll just say no website because I don't have one.
Okay,
And then
that's totally.
have I applied before? I haven't. But what if I had?
Then you could click that yes and let us be aware that you have applied.
Okay. I just put the date and when. Have I taken a
Mm-hmm.
dual training before? No, I've not. And then I don't have to put anything. So I've not taken one. Um, but I might put that I have like some like infant training
Okay.
for nursing. So it
Beautiful.
kind of works, but it's not really the
Mm-hmm.
same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the town that I live in is really small.
Okay.
Should I just put that name, or should I put the town that's closest to me? That's the next biggest town. What should I put?
You should put your small town.
Okay.
Absolutely. Put exactly where you're from, small
Okay.
town, state, country. And then you're going to let us know in the next question where it asks, do you live in a village, a rural area, a small, medium city or town, a large city? And you let us know. And there we will be aware.
Okay. Okay. How to live with me? Okay. So I think total we're at 5 right now with all of the kids.
Okay.
And then income, we're somewhere around here.
Beautiful.
Everything. Why am I looking for a scholarship? Ooh. So I have a whole thing I wrote. Can I just copy my blog post that I wrote about this into this?
Yes.
Put my couple paragraphs, or does it need to be short?
It's really up to you. Me personally, I think the more details, the better. Again, we really want to know who you are and why you qualify for a scholarship. So the more details you give us, the better your chances of winning the
Okay.
scholarship.
Okay. I just went ahead and I'll copy that information in.
Beautiful.
Okay. So you mentioned those different scholarship themes.
Mm-hmm.
How do I know which one best fits me? Should I use the guide?
Absolutely. That's
Okay.
when you would pull up the guide and read through each scholarship's description so that you can decide which is the one that best suits you and your goals within becoming a birth worker.
Okay. All right. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and click the Be Brave.
Okay.
That
That's a
one suits
beautiful
me the
choice.
most, I believe. So we'll pick Be Brave. Oh, wow. Partial scholarships. This is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
So
3.
don't let your income make you feel like maybe you won't qualify, because we do offer partial scholarships for those who could afford to maybe pay something, maybe not the full price, but could really benefit from like a 25% discount or 20 I'm sorry, a 25% scholarship off the cost of the tuition. But the partials go anywhere from 75% to like 25, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, 30,
Hmm.
50, and 70.
There you go.
Well, I like this breakdown. I definitely feel like I don't need 100%.
Hmm.
I really, the 50 would really help because I am struggling to meet my needs with housing and paycheck to paycheck. Um,
Absolutely.
I'm
So
gonna pick
definitely
the
click. Click the one that best suits you. Keep in mind that even if you go for a 50% um, scholarship, the remaining balance can still be broken up in 12 in monthly payments that lead up to a year. So don't think that the remaining 50 that you have to pay needs to be paid in one shot. It can still be broken up in a payment plan. So
That's
which is
so
super
good.
beneficial. Yeah,
I didn't even know that was even possible.
it is.
Okay, so I'm not indigenous, but I do consider myself someone living with a disability and um, that I am black. So can I go ahead and put that information in here?
Absolutely.
For okay,
This is definitely the space to put whatever you identify with. Please jot it down.
I don't know. That's what I'm going to put because that's how I feel. Okay,
Hmm.
next. Always next. Never clear form, right?
Yes, always next. Absolutely.
So
Okay,
why do I
so
want to be a doula?
yeah, why do you want to be a doula? What brought you here? And why do you want to pursue this calling and path? We want to know all about it. So this is like a big portion of you letting us know who you are and why you want to be a birth worker. So please take your time with this question, fill it out with as much information and details as you feel comfortable with sharing. Um, this is not the question to just write one or two sentences. We really want to get a good, solid grasp of who you are. So take your time with it. And again, you could copy and paste from another document. So if you were, jotting down your thoughts somewhere else, you could copy and paste it and put it on to that question.
Okay, great. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, if someone were asked you what your birth philosophies were, what would you say? Ah, your birth is yours. Right? That's enough, right?
Beautiful.
Good?
Yeah. I mean, if that's how you want to just leave it at, that's great. If you want to add more, go for it. But that's a beautiful philosophy.
All right. Why are you interested in training our training and certification program? What do you like about Bebo Mia and why do you want to certify with us? Oh my goodness, this is a great question. Uh,
Hmm.
I want to be like, I love the community. I love the book clubs.
I love the book clubs too.
I know. Uh, Chatting with y'all gives me life. And then my other port, like I mentioned, I had that I have written these out because I looked at the guide. I can
Hmm.
copy the information into here as well as to why specifically I like Bibomia. Do I have children? Yes, I have three. And that is true. I have three children. So I have children and I was the birthing parent. Should I share every single detail of my birth stories or just be like, I had a cesarean, I had a vaginal delivery, and move on?
It's totally up to you again. If you want to share in further detail of what that experience was like for you, absolutely go for it. We love to hear birth stories. Of course, we do. But sometimes your birth story is what led you to this journey, right? So if that's the space that you're in, absolutely share about that. Let us know that story. If you don't feel comfortable with sharing that story, no pressure at all to share. But ideally, we would want to hear it.
Yeah, this is my opportunity for you guys to see what I'm like and to understand who I am. So I've got to put the information there.
Absolutely.
Um, let's see. If you're not the birthing parent, what was the experience building a family for you? And so I'll say,
Mm.
not the partner. I had the babies. And then have I supported someone before in their birth? I honestly haven't. So I'm going to have to say no.
Okay.
And that's okay. Being honest is what we would like to show. I
Absolutely.
want them to see that I'm honest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fertility journey? Yes, I did help someone in their fertility journey and I helped them with their postpartum, just not during their birth. So I guess I could put those details there, correct?
Absolutely.
Details. Many sentences.
Mm-hmm.
As I misspell sentences. Oh, as a certified doula, what career path do you think you will pursue? What plans do you have for your business?
Keyword
Oh my,
plans, right? So we expect to see a nice thought out idea plan that you have for your future within this community. So this is definitely another question where ideally you will write more than a sentence or two. So please think about it, sit with it, let us know.
also too, it's okay if I want to make money, right? If I want to put in here that I need to do this job to protect my family's housing, I can put that, right? As part of my career path, my plan for my business is to be for profit.
Absolutely.
So I can put that
Yes.
information. Okay. Can I think of any barriers or challenges that impact in completing the training within the 2 years? Oh, okay. The barriers do not disqualify me. Oh my
Hmm.
goodness. This is wonderful. Okay, so I guess here is where I could put I have ADHD and I'm working through depression, just secured housing again. Is that okay? Is this going to disqualify me for
Absolutely.
being honest?
Not at all. Not at all.
Okay.
Again, this is just an opportunity to get to know you and to for you guys to open up because we all have our barriers. No one, there's not a single person that does not have a barrier. We all have them. And we
Okay.
would like to support you with that. And the best way that we can support our students is by knowing some of the barriers that they face.
Okay. All right. So, how do I want, if I give back to my community, how do I want to pay it forward? Oh, I do want to give like childbirth ed classes
Hmm.
to people who otherwise like would not get them. So,
Hmm.
I think I'll put that information
That's a
here.
beautiful way of giving back.
CBE classes to new parents or teen parents. Okay.
Hmm. And I would just challenge you by saying why. I say
Ooh,
you could write another sentence or two as to why you would be offering these classes for free and to whom.
I love that. I love that. And the why. That's so important.
Mhm.
So once you're in business, would you like to work with the marginalized community? Yes, my community.
Yes. And
And
again, and why?
yeah, what are the goals in my work? To
Mm-hmm.
protect bodies, babies. Okay. And then my big why, I'm going to pop, copy, and paste.
Go for it. Yep.
Okay. What is the hardest thing I've ever done with my life? To your own comfort level, please tell us about the experience and what you learned from it. Well, I've done a lot of things, but what if there's nothing that's been hard? What if things have not been that challenging? Should I just put nothing or should I just try to explain where I'm at in my life?
I would definitely say explain where you at in your life.
Okay.
If you can't really think of anything that was something big in your life that you dealt with, or you just don't feel comfortable with talking about those things, I would say just tell us about where you at in life right now.
Okay. Okay. I'll just give an honest description of what I'm up to because I continually misspell things the whole time. And that's
That's
uh,
okay too.
is there anything further you would like to add? Anything else you want us to know about you to support your application? So what do I put here? I feel like I don't. There's not much left, but is this a very important portion?
It's not a very important portion. This is more of like more fun facts about you that we you may want to share with us.
Okay, cool. I'll just put some details about growing up, some childhood fun memories around about birth, my own business goals, and my love of the Hot and Brave podcast. That stuff is fire. So, yeah. Okay, do I want to be in the mailing list? Of course I do.
Yes.
Okay, so now I'm going to hit next. And it's going to load up my stuff. Okay, so I got my application. Don't forget to hit the submit button at the bottom of the page or your answers will not be recorded. Oh my goodness. Big important. I've got to hit submit.
Please
Submit.
click submit.
Okay. Okay. So
Yay!
now that you've seen this screen, it means I'm good, right?
Absolutely. Once you see the screen, this means that you have officially applied for our scholarship.
Yes. And then I would say too, please make sure that you go and click on that Facebook link and
Mm-hmm.
follow as it grabs the wrong thing. As it follow Bebo Me on Facebook so you can stay tuned for any updates on anything up and it will tell you what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And when
I'm
they will
excited.
be announcing the winners, everything
Yeah,
will be posted on Facebook. So please be sure to follow and get all the notifications so that you won't miss the announcement.
yes. Well, there's your quick little chat and all of its, real life parts of it because it is sometimes applying for things. You got to find links, you got to figure out your words, you got to figure out what you want to say. As always, everything is on that bottom tab. I would say too, go download this application guide. It is primo. Like
Mm-hmm.
all the answers you need to the whole scholarship application process. It's very detailed and it's perfect. Like the team did a
It
great
is.
job with answering everything you could think of. And if you're like, have questions, you can always email us info@bebomia.com for more details on how to do this process because it's a little bit different if you never done it before, which is totally fine.
Mm-hmm. Or you don't do the mistake Vickiana, myself, did, which is thinking that you had to write an essay. And I wrote a nice, lovely 3-page essay thinking that that was the scholarship process to find out that was not correct. Don't do that mistake.
That is okay. And the thing about it is, if you write an essay, you can use those answers in your application.
Yep.
So if you have questions for anything, you can always email us. Vicky, thank you for joining me for this little video. We just
Thank you for
played.
inviting me.
All right, everybody, go fill out those applications and stay
Yes.
tuned to Facebook for the announcements and for any updates when they open and close.
Yes.
That's it. Bye, everyone.
Bye.